Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review episodes 102 and 103 of Hunter x Hunter. A lot of my reviews have been pretty quick lately, but really that's because not much has been happening in these episodes, and this is another case of that. And the other thing I want to mention real fast that doesn't really have anything to do with this episode, but it kind of does. What is up with the time of day? Seriously, like, it goes from daytime with like Killua to nighttime with Gon to daytime with this other. It's very weird. I don't know if days are going by as this is happening, or this continent is just that big and they're that far away from each other, or what the fuck's going on. That's kind of weird, and maybe I missed something, so if someone could explain that, that'd be great. But yeah, there's probably be another quick review, because really it's Gon and fucking Kecleon, bro, who's a smoker, which is kind of funny. It's Gon and Kecleon, dude, bonding and becoming friends and learning to trust each other, and him showing his abilities. And then it's the king, the Ant King, Cell, fucking learning how to play these games like chess and shogi and stuff like that, and wanting to beat the best players in the world, because I guess that's just what he wants to do. So, yeah. The stuff with Gon and the one dude is pretty cool. His powers are very cool. I like how he can completely erase his existence. I like how he has human memories and he wants to avenge Gunter. And we got to see Gunter die again, and I was like, no! But he died again. I mean, he didn't die again, but we got to see him die again. And then, yeah, Gon trusts him. He trusts Gon. He's telling Gon not to be so trusting, but he seems legit. If he turns out to be a traitor and fucks over Gon, that'd be a legitimate surprise, because right now he definitely seems very trustworthy, and he's definitely a cool character, which means he'll probably die, but, yeah, so that's that part. His powers are cool. Holding his breath or whatever reminds me of, Guldo from, Dragon Ball, from the Ginyu Force, but, he froze time when he held his breath, which is insanely overpowered, by the way. But yeah. Excuse me. And then we have the king, and he's beating these dudes at, like, chess and stuff, and he's just getting really good at it really, really fast. They were explaining the rules, which I was kind of like, where the fuck is this going? Like, I understand that he's about to meet this girl, and this girl's apparently going to affect his fate. I didn't need to hear that. That's kind of not a super big spoiler, but I don't know. But yeah, and this girl's clearly, I could tell she was gonna be significant just because her design seems very unique. But yeah. There's this girl, kind of looks like she's blind, and she's about to play him in another game, and he's probably going to beat her. Or maybe she'll beat him. Actually, I think she'll beat him. I think that'd be really cool. But, yeah. He's going to play another game. But they're, like, explaining the rules to the games and everything, and I'm just kind of like, do we really need to go through all this? Like, I don't think it's completely necessary to go through all that stuff just to introduce this character. But whatever. We'll see where things go with her. I'm definitely interested to see where things are going to go. And the stuff with Gon and the chameleon dude are definitely interesting as well. And also Knuckle. He talked to Knuckle on the phone, and he was like, yeah, we're probably going to meet up, you know, at some point. We should do that. So, yeah. That's pretty much my review for this episode. I'll go 7 out of 10. Wasn't like the greatest episode or anything. Not much happened. But yeah, I'll go 7 out of 10. It was more than a 6.5. It was more than decent. It was a, it was a solid episode. It was a good episode. So, yeah, now I'll review 103. Okay, you guys, so episode 103. This was a good but very slow episode of Hunter x Hunter. Very particularly slow, but yeah, we get him playing that game with the girl. And she's a funny little character. She's kind of quirky and goofy and pretty stupid. Holds her breath until she passes out like a dumbass. I'm going to have to get used to the snot running down the nose because that's a little weird. But, yeah, she's playing the game, but she's a fucking beast at it. She's beating him, and he said that, yeah, you know, it's fine, I got this, don't worry, I'll learn her rhythm and it'll be good. And then we cut over to Gon, and he's met up with Knuckle and Shoot. They still can't get a hold of Killua, so we don't know what's going on with Killua and little octopus bro. But yeah, the chameleon dude's invisible, and he's just kind of trying to size up Shoot and Knuckle, and he's trying to figure out if he'll trust them or not. And he's really thinking he's not, but he might be warming up to Knuckle, but not quite Shoot. And Knuckle is feeding stray dogs again, because, you know, he's Knuckle. And it's funny. And then we get Morel versus the cheetah dude, which I wasn't expecting, and I like how it's set up. They have a Nen exorcist, and it turns out to be the one bitch who does not look like an animal at all. Like, she has, like, no animalistic features or ant features at all other than her fangs. But, yeah, she's the Nen exorcist, and the lion dude doesn't want to reveal his power, and now I believe he's tracking Nov, or whatever his name is. The dude with, like, the big, he can open up the portals and shit. We get a scene, wow, there was a scene of Netero, and I don't remember if it was in this episode or the last episode, but he's just preparing for the final battle, and the shit looked epic. He's got this aura. Oh my god, Netero, he's just a beast. So if that was in the last episode, I forgot about that, but I'm mentioning it now. And if it was in this episode, then we're good. But yeah, Morel starts fighting the cheetah dude, and it's a game of tag, but he's just like, yeah, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna chill out, wake me up in 5 hours, whatevs. And they're in like this alternate dimension space that he created with Nen, because Nen is fucking crazy. Also, he has like this purple haze, like deep purple technique with all these little soldiers running around. And that reminded me of JoJo with the way that was named after songs/bands. But yeah. And then we cut back to the king, and he's just getting his ass fucking stomped at this game. She's destroying him. He can't figure out the rhythm and everything. It's really awesome seeing him get destroyed at the game. So yeah, I really do like this episode. I think it had a lot of content, and I like where things are going. But it was quite slow-paced. Which is funny, because, you know, it had the cheetah dude in it, and it's a game of tag. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened in the episode, for the most part. We didn't get to see Killua in this one, like I said. That's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, I liked it. Slow, like I've been saying. Not really much else to say. I like that we're seeing more of the ant's human qualities and everything. I like how that's playing a part. You know, like with the lion dude I already mentioned before, and, you know, the chameleon dude, who seems legit. Chameleon dude seems legit now. I don't think he's bullshitting anymore. I think he's legitimately for the cause. Well, you know, he has his own agenda, obviously, but, you know. But, yeah, so I'm going to give this episode an 7.5. Mainly, it would be an 8, but I think the slow pacing did really bother me. I liked the episode, but it did feel particularly slow, quite slower than usual, and it felt like the episode took forever. So yeah, that's my review for these 2 episodes. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.